Hi, I'm Miss Kelly from the San Leandro Public Library. Welcome to Play With Me Storytime. I hope you're having a really good day. Today I want to share some yummy songs and rhymes with you that we can sing together. Let's start by putting up our hands like this and then close them up like fists like that. Open, shut, and then put up one finger. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little fingers, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little fingers, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little fingers, 10 little fingers on 2 hands. Good job. We wanted to get our fingers ready to do some pretending about some yummy things. So we're going to start with a song called Way Up High in the Apple Tree. But this apple tree is pretty special. Can you see what I see? It has red apples, yellow apples, and green apples. Yum. And then under our tree, we have 3 baskets. We have a basket that has 1 red apple and the word red, a basket that has 1 green apple and the word green, and a basket that has 1 yellow apple and the word yellow. So when we sing our song and our apple falls off the tree, we have to decide where to put our apple, and I hope you'll help me. So can you put up your apple tree just like that? Way up high in the apple tree, 5 round apples smiled at me. So I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple, was it good? Ow! Can you pretend to take a bite? Ow! Okay, where should we put our red apple? Should we put it here, here, or here? Let's put it with the other red apples in the basket that says red. How many apples are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. So put 4 apples up on your tree. Way up high on the apple tree, 4 round apples smiled at me. So I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple, was it good? Ow! Okay, 1 yellow apple. Should we put it here, here, or here? Let's put our yellow apple in the basket with the other yellow apple. 1, 2, 3 apples left on our tree. Put your tree up. Way up high in the apple tree, 3 round apples smiled at me, so I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple, was it good? Okay, 1 green apple. Should I match it up with the other green apple? I think so. Okay, how many apples are left in our tree? 2. Way up high in the apple tree, 2 round apples smiled at me. So I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple, was it good? Okay, 1 red apple to go. I'm going to match it up over here. Now, how many red apples do I have in my basket? 1, 2, 3 red apples. How many apples left in my tree? You guessed it, 1. Way up high in the apple tree, 1 round apple smiled at me. So I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple, was it good? Okay, my last apple is yellow, so I won't put it in the green basket. I'll put it in the yellow basket. And then I'll do a final count. I have 1, 2, 3 yellow apples. 1, 2 green apples. 1, 2, 3 red apples. Yum. Thank you for singing along with me. Now we need to do some more pretending. And this time we want to pretend that we are in a garden and we are growing peas. Do you have a garden at your house? Maybe you do. Maybe you get peas from the store. But peas grow in pods, and we're going to pretend that our hands are a pea pod. So take your 2 hands, put them together tight. Can you do that? Now bend your fingers down like that. Here we go. we're going to sing this song. Actually, it's more of a rhyme. We're going to say our rhyme twice. And then we need to do something really loud in between. Here we go. 5 little peas in a pea pod pressed. 1 grew, 2 grew, and so did all the rest. They grew and they grew and they just wouldn't stop. They grew so big that the pea pod popped. Did you make a really loud sound? We're going to do that again. So your pea pod grew 1 finger at a time. Okay, let's start again. Put your hands together, curve your fingers in, press them together. 5 little peas in a pea pod pressed. 1 grew, 2 grew, and so did all the rest. They grew and they grew and they just wouldn't stop. They grew so big that the pea pod popped. That is a yummy rhyme that you can do to make a loud noise. Okay, one more pretending rhyme. This time we are going to pretend to make some popcorn. Do you like popcorn? I like popcorn, and I make popcorn at my house with a popcorn popper. You can make it in the microwave. Today we're going to pretend to make it on the stove. So first we need to get a pot. Can you put your arms like this? This is our popcorn pot. And we need some oil. Here's the oil. And we need some popcorn. Here's the popcorn. We're going to do this rhyme twice. Now, if you want, when we pop our popcorn, you can jump up in the air. I'm going to stay in my seat for the first one. So first, get your pan. I guess we're going to call it a pot. Here we go. You put the oil in the pot. You let the stove get hot. You pour the popcorn in. Then you start to grin. Sizzle, 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 pop. Now, if you really wanted to, you could sizzle and pop like this. Sizzle, 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 pop. I'm going to sit back down and let's make another pot. Ready? Get your pot out. You put the oil in the pot. You let the stove get hot. You pour the popcorn in. Then you start to grin. Sizzle, 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 pop. So that's it. We did 3 things today. We sang a song about apples. We did 5 little peas. And we just did popcorn. So I hope you'll practice these 3 things, 1 song and 2 rhymes all day today so that you can learn them. I'm going to leave you with 1 more rhyme and then I'll say goodbye from our Play With Me story time. Put your hands up high, put your hands down low, put your hands in the middle and wiggle just so. Put your elbows in the front, put your elbows in the back, put your elbows at your side and quack, quack, quack. Thanks for watching. I'm Miss Kelly from the San Leandro Public Library. I hope you enjoyed this play with me. I'll see you next time.